Hi darling. Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we are doing hamstrings. So find a seated position. We're going to lengthen the legs forward. You're going to bend through the knees and we're just going to gently flex the feet. So you're turning your toes up towards the sky and back down towards the ground. Up towards the sky, back down towards the ground. We're going to rest our thighs and hips together and you're going to see if you can reach towards your feet. Your hands can be here if they need to be. We're going to lengthen through the crown of the head and then you're going to round the spine, sending chin towards your belly button. Inhale, we're going to see if we can get those thighs and chests to become best friends. And then exhale, you're going to round through the spine. This time you're going to flex the feet, so you're going to send your heels a little bit further away. Keep the feet flexed as you lengthen your chest forward. You should feel cramp in your shoulders when you're here. And then exhale, you're going to round. You're going to let your feet go a little bit further. We're going to see if we can bring belly and thighs together. If your belly and thighs are not meeting, you need to bring your feet closer so that can happen. We're going to lengthen and then we're going to round. Send your feet away a little bit more. You're going to lengthen and then you're going to round. Send your feet away a little bit more. You're going to lengthen. See if your belly and thighs can make friends. Just this gap here needs to be 0. And then we're going to lengthen through the spine. You're going to let your legs be long and we're going to, whilst we're in this compressed position, which can be here, we're going to flex and point the toes. Think good toes, naughty toes. And you can do them one at a time or you can do them together. Whatever tickles your pickle. Doesn't matter. This is just getting the nerves from your sciatic area all the way to your toes, just moving and gliding as they should. It's called a floss, which is different than the dance, which I am not good at. Okay, so from here, we're going to do what I like to call putting your foot on the accelerator. You're going to bring your hands underneath your feet. Your big toes want to meet this part of your hand. And we're going to extend the legs forward, again keeping belly and thighs connected. I'm thinking chest lifts, nipples pointing towards the wall. My in-person class, one of them, like to call these laser nipples. I did not coin that phrase, so I'm just going to say that exists. Point your chest towards the wall, laser nipples, and we're going to bring our toes back towards our face. So I'm using my hands to gently press my big toe back towards my knees. We're going to extend, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. See if you can keep your belly and thighs connected. See if you can reach, 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 reach. And then you're going to bend your knees. Let your chest come back towards your legs. You're going to see how much you can straighten those legs, keeping that nice compressed position. And then you're going to bend your knees so that your belly and thighs meet very nicely. We're going to extend, 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 extend. See if you can lift your chest up and away from your thighs. And now we're going to drive the backs of the knees down into the ground. See how my heels have lifted off the floor? My super, super flexy people who have hypermobility in their knees may find that their legs almost want to fling up towards the sky. So your job is to lengthen your heels towards the front of the room. You will not have any problem with this part. We need to find strength, not length. So we're going to, from here, you're going to keep the chest lifted and we're going to squeeze the butt cheeks as hard as you can. Big squeeze, big squeeze, big squeeze. And then let it go. We're going to roll the spine. We're going to come all the way down into a lying position. Bringing the hands up and overhead. And then we're going to curl back up. Keep your heels on the floor. If they come up off the floor, you're going to put your feet on the floor, and we're going to do the same movement, but with the feet on the floor. We're trying to get some length through those hamstrings. This is like a lying down Jefferson curl, for those who have done Jefferson curls with me before. And then round through the spine. I want chin to chest. You're going to roll, 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 roll. And then you're going to let everything be heavy over those legs. We're not adding any tension. This is just wherever your chest can reach. That is fine. If you want to take movement into your legs here, that is also fine. And then we're going to roll up. We're going to come to a tabletop position. You're going to send your right leg back towards the back of the room. We're going to take a bit of movement, just sending that heel back towards the back of the room. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. They say don't bounce. It's a fib. There's science behind it, which I will gladly share if you would like to hear it. I'm not just going to force it upon you today. It's not necessary. Okay, switch sides. Then we're going to send both hips up and back to find downward facing dog. Bend your knees. I want a big bend so we can lift the tailbone up towards the sky. On your exhale, you're going to straighten the legs as you tuck your tailbone under. That's going to bring you forward into your plank position. Hips up and back. Bend those knees. Find this bent leg downward facing dog. Just notice if your weight has shifted into one hand or the other. And then check your feet. I'm saying that as much to myself as I am to you. Now, tailbone down and let your body come forward into a plank position. Bend those knees nice and deeply. This time we're going to hover the knees an inch above the mat. This is going to start to work your hamstrings for strength, and it's going to start to engage your quads. I don't know why I'm saying all this, because you can feel it. You know what's going on. Take a breath in here. And then hips up and back. Find your fullest expression of your downward facing dog. Let your head be heavy. We're going to come high up onto the toes, keeping the pad underneath your toes on the ground. So I'm not all the way on my tippy toes. We're thinking about flexing those big toes, getting those toes nice and flexible. And then exhale, let everything be heavy. We're going to take baby steps, walking one foot in front of the other, all the way to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, same as we did when we were lying down. This is going to be just the next version of what we were doing lying down. We're then going to lift the hips up, keep your belly and thighs connected. Exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift it back up. We're going to take your hands, put them underneath your feet. This is called gorilla. I know. Okay, so your big toes should still be in that same place as they were when we did foot on the gas. And then we're just going to lift the hips up towards the sky. You'll feel this differently in your hamstrings, and that's okay. Drop the hips down. Use your big toe. So press your big toe into your hand as you round. Again, belly and thighs stay connected. We're keeping that compression work going. As we drop everything down, you'll just feel a different sensation into your hamstring. Lift up. And back down. This time as you lift up, we're going to lengthen the chest forward, and you're going to send your hips back as much as you can. If you feel a big sensation into your lower back, you are going to bend your knees. You're going to let your belly and thighs be friends again. If this is okay, and you can lengthen your chest forward enough that you don't get a sensation into your lower back, we're going to stay here. And then you're going to just gently bend one knee and then the other. Keep the chest lifted. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Hands down, left leg back. Drop the knee, untap the toe. Send your hips back towards your heels. Coming back forward. And then hips back towards your heels. Come back forward. Hips back towards your heels. This time, we're staying here for a breath. Flex your foot and then point your toe. Flex your foot, point your toe. Flex your foot, point your toe. One that no one's going to like. Bring your hands a little bit closer to you unless you are a savage and you want to keep your hands right close to your feet. And we're going to try and lift that leg. It might not go anywhere, but you will feel cramp in this leg. Then we're going to come all the way back forward again, releasing that stretch. Sending everything back. One more like that. We might do two. Lift. I've taken my hands back a bit. And then come back forward. And then last one. Make this one hard. This is the last one on this side. We're going to flex the foot. And you're going to lift up. Harley doesn't want me to do it. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you, beautiful. Oh, you're such a good boy. And then coming all the way forward. Thank you, darling. Now there's encouragement. Hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Just take some pelvic tilts. So just lifting the tailbone up towards the sky and then lowering, lifting and lowering. We're going to send the left leg forward, drop the right leg down, and we're going to send hips back towards heel. Coming back forward, hips back towards your bum, and hips back towards your bum. That doesn't make any sense. Coming back forward, hips back towards heel, which is correct. We're going to come here, just point and flex. The further forward you can be in this particular movement, the better. Just let everything floss and move, floss and move. You can't do this too much. And then bring your hands back a little bit. We're going to lift up. Drop it down. Ooh. Coming all the way forward. You can lift your heel, that's okay. And then send it all the way back. Hands a little bit further forward. Lift. I'm not bothered if your foot does not lift off the ground. As long as you can feel your hip flexors and your quads, I'm happy. Come all the way forward. And last one. Sending everything as far forward as you can. Lift. Hold. No encouragement from puppies this time. One and forward. We're going to send everything back towards the back of the room. Oh, taking that counter twist. Go slow with this. We're going to take a few movements, getting gradually further forward with each movement until we find our fullest expression of our upward facing dog. Just be patient with your body here. We've done a lot of forward movement. This is going to take a little bit of unwinding. So just move maybe into your shoulders. See if you can take a breath in here. Exhale. See if you can squeeze your butt cheeks and let your chest come forward, feeling that abdominal wall open, feeling those hip flexors that have done so much work in this practice start to unwind. Take a breath as you tuck chin towards chest. We're going to round into a tabletop position. You're going to lift your tailbone up towards the sky. We're going to send the hips forward back to your upward facing dog. Send those hips up and back. And then we're going to round into our upward facing dog. tailbone up and back, and round, last one. Oh, okay, I'm going to stay here while I explain this. What we just did was kind of like weightlifting for your hamstrings. We actually do weightlifting for our hamstrings, but this was a version of this which will feel tomorrow like you have lifted. It might feel like it today. So be patient with yourselves. If everything aches, just embrace the ache. Know that that is your body getting stronger, and just congratulate yourself for moving forward and lengthening your hamstrings. If you have any questions about hamstrings or anything relating to hamstrings, please let me know. You can comment, you can message me, you can do whatever feels good for you. And until next time, thank you for joining me. I hope that the rest of your day is filled with beautiful sunshine, things that taste good, things that smell nice, and things that make you feel incredible. Until next time.